Welcome back. Welcome back to Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. I am actually about ready to go on vacation for a whole week at the beach. And it's the very worst time of the year to go because everything is starting to come into harvest. I've already picked all the tomatoes I can pick. I've already picked a lot of peppers. They're in the kitchen. I'm going to show you those here in just a few minutes. But I want to pick these shishitos because I'm going to show you how I am going to preserve these and keep these fresh until I return in a week so that I can cook one of our favorite meals. So let me get to harvesting and then we will head inside and I'll show you all the peppers I picked today. So that is the perfect size and color to pick shishito peppers. If you want to blister them in a pan and eat them whole, so they're not very seedy. So I left a few of the littler ones here on the plant, and I'm hoping when I come back in a week or so, these will be big enough that we can add to those. And I've got this plant to pick from, and I've got two more shishitos, and then we will head inside and I'm going to show you how I'm going to keep them nice and safe and fresh for when I return. I've been busy today, and here are our shishitos, and I've got a towel, a clean towel here. It's got a bleach stain, but it is clean. I'm just going to make a nice single layer. And it was raining earlier, so these did get washed in the rain, but I want to make sure they're completely dry, and that is key for how we're going to temporarily keep these guys nice and kind of stable until we're ready to process them. So I'm going to spread them out and let them kind of air dry as I've done with these guys over here. So it's been a few hours and I think these are nice and dry. So we are going to arrange them in this really big half-gallon canning jar, and then we're just going to stick them in the fridge. And as more peppers mature, I'll just add them to the jar. And when the jar is completely full, we can cook our recipe, which is going to be delicious. For the banana peppers, the Hungarian hot wax peppers, and the hot banana peppers, which are these guys back in the back, I think I'm going to try to fit them all into this bag. And then when I get the time, I'm going to can some peppers, like in a sweet brine. And for all of the bell peppers, the ones that are solid green, I think I'll cut in half, scoop out the innards, and freeze them as halves for stuffed peppers. So when I want to make stuffed peppers, I'll just pull out the peppers that are already in two pieces. And then I think I'll make a bag of frozen pepper strips with all the colorful peppers and some of the green. So for these hot sweet banana peppers, I'm going to go ahead and toss the ones that have defect. If I was processing these today or getting ready to eat them or cook them or make a recipe, I would just cut off the bad part. But because I need them to be fresh for like a week or so in the fridge, I'm going to go ahead and toss these. Unfortunately, to make the frozen pepper strips, I'm just cutting each pepper in half, removing the membrane and the seeds, and then I'll just slice them and toss them in a freezer bag. And try to smush out all the air. You can see I try to smush all the air out of the peppers that are cut in half. I'll remove the membrane and seeds. Try to do the air out one more time and then stick them in the freezer. These two are ready for the freezer. It's a lot of sliced up peppers in this little bag. And peppers are like number 2 or 3 on the watch list for the most heavily pesticide produce that we eat here in the U.S. So that's why it's important I don't let these go to waste. And even though it's a pain in the butt right before I'm about ready to leave on a trip to get this done, and I've already got a lot of stuff prepared to take with me, This is going with us, and then I'm going to donate these to my neighbor who's going to be watching over things in the garden while I'm gone. Okay, so freezer. 2 varieties of jalapeno to the fridge. This, just put a little saran wrap here. This is a pepper bag that I saved from a long time ago. We'll can all these up when I get back, so those should be fine. And then for the shishito, I left a little hole here, and then it's plastic wrap, little hole in this jar. This will be in the fridge as well. All the peppers are going in the fridge, except for these going to the freezer. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. But come back because we need to can all these up and or cook when we get back. Have a great gardening week. Bye.